Well, good afternoon, guys. Yeah, it is still afternoon. Just a little quick video on another new purchase, another CRKT. I do like my CRKTs. This one was a little bit of a Black Friday duck, as in a duffer. Not all CRKT knives are the same. This one is a Civet, Civet, you see that? Recommended there, £33.95. I got it for £19.95 delivered, which is not bad for a CRKT in the UK, because UK is expensive for knives and things like that. I'm sure in US or Canada that's the same equivalent in dollars. But anyway, I'll open her up for you. It's actually designed by a Brazilian designer. I've already opened it. It's quite modern looking. It came with a pretty useless belt clip, which I'll show you in a minute. The knife itself, which I'll show you in a minute. But the worst thing was this lanyard. Yeah, really cheap quality chain as well, really cheap. And a lanyard for your neck. Now that plastic bit there is supposed to, so when you pull the knife out like so, it doesn't dig into your neck, but it really is crappy quality. I thought perhaps it was a fake at first, but it comes through Hennie Haynes, so I doubt very much if it's a fake. My last one came from them, that certainly wasn't. Here's the knife. By all appearances, it looks pretty good, but it doesn't feel that good in the hand. When it's fully choiled up, so I'm standing behind the camera here, so when it's fully choiled up, it's actually not that bad, but again, it's another 3-finger knife, so your pinky's got nothing to do, so it needs a proper lanyard on there, not a piece of rubbish metal stuff. Satin blade, drop point. It's got 2 choils here, one there which is fairly comfy. That one's probably the best if you're going to be whittling, etc. Very sharp out the box, actually, extremely sharp. I was quite surprised. The downside to it, one, it's small. I can't remember the dimensions. I really should gem up on these, but it's about 2 inches long, the blade. But you can see how small it is. It fits in the palm of my hand, and I've got small girly hands as well. The scales are some sort of plastic, and they are actually pretty uncomfortable to hold. Sort of like rough and sharp. The other bit that's bad is this here, that edge. I've got a bit of paint under my thumbnail. I was painting red yesterday. Shows I don't wash my hands, doesn't it? Here, see? It's very, very sharp there, to the point of being annoying, so that's going to have to be buffed down, I think. I was thinking of taking the scales off and wrapping it in paracord perhaps, but looks like there's a chip there, doesn't it, in this light? Don't think there is. It's oiled. One of the selling points about it was the neck knife case, which does come in 2 parts. It's got a drain hole here, just in case you get it all gummy and watery, which is quite a neat idea, actually. This hole here is for to put the belt clip on. To be honest, that's not very wide, that belt clip, so if you've got a thin belt, that's going to fall off. It's a bit gimmicky, really. And also, it's going to because it's only got 1 point of contact, it's going to constantly spin. So if you had it as a scout style, is it, on the side, for a side draw, it's going to eventually twist and turn on its axis basically, so it's a bit naff. But this selling point is that you can take, see that groove there, and this one down here, and that one down there. You can actually slide this off so you can clean the inside of the sheath out, which really is a bit of a gimmick. Why would you want to clean the inside of your sheath out? If you keep your knife clean, you wouldn't need to clean it out. It's very boring inside. It basically, this just slides back. I don't even know if I can show you. It is so boring. And also I can't do it very easily, so I have to actually use my knife to do it. So this is where I'll cut my hand open because I'm actually watching on the camera. Right, there you go. Okay, see the oil in there that's come off the pre-oiled knife. So you can clean it out. Great, whoopee-doo, fantastic. Why would you need to do that? It's pretty cheap quality. It's just cheap plastic. It's not even Kydex. So if I keep this, which I probably will, but I'm going to adapt it, I need to get a Kydex sheath for it. I think it's just, and also it's not. My other CRKT just sits in there nicely. Doesn't rattle. I can't be doing with rattles. Look, and it just doesn't fit in there quite tight enough. So anyway, I could ramble on for ages. How long have I gone? About 6 minutes already. Anyway, quick video just to introduce my new knife. Generally, I actually sort of quite like it. I like the blade style, but just the scales and everything is just a bit, and that's just all a bit sharp and rough here. Obviously, it's rough where the choil is, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's up to the same quality of their normal gear. But I'm trying to get used to my autofocus on my phone, and if I spin stuff around too much then it knocks it out, I think. But there you go. If I remember, I'll put a link to it, and then you can see all the dimensions and whatnot. I can't even remember what steel it is, but it's only a neck knife, so it's not super important, just for whittling. And I do like neck knives. I don't know why. I've got a bit of a fascination with them, although I haven't got too many. I need to get a few more. But anyway, there you go, chaps and chapesses. If you want a fairly decent neck knife, then, or a cheap price, then this is the one. But to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it for comfort, but certainly for sharpness. For hold there is amazing. Here, when you set back a little bit, not so much. It feels unbalanced, feels like it's falling forward. But there you go. Anyway, happy Saturday. Must stop saying anyway. I'll keep saying it. See you later. Don't forget to subscribe and all that. Thanks very much, and don't forget the notification bell if you want to see more of my stuff. See you later.